Hello and welcome to Toy Vet Episode 41. This is a show where I react to upcoming toy releases. I have here a list of upcoming releases, recent releases, really from the last couple of months because I'm so backlogged. Maybe even back to October, I don't know. But somewhat new releases, and for the most part I've seen them, known I would like to look at them more closely, and instead of looking at them by myself, I saved them to look at here with you. So let's get into it. First up, we have... Okay, the Fig Lab Finger 5 debuted 10 years ago. But we recently unearthed a small stash and got them painted up. For Super Festival. Supplies are extremely limited. This was 19 weeks ago, so that's how far back I am. I don't know much about these, but I thought they looked cool, so if you're into the Fig Lab Finger 5, do some research, but I don't think they're going to be widely available based on this post, but I think they're finger puppets. I think I've seen some other post about them somewhere. Maybe that's where we're about to... No, I don't think we are about to get into that, but I think they're finger puppets. They look cool. I like this eyeball guy. This half and half paint job is cool. They're pretty neat, so look into it if you're into it. Next up, Kaleido Bat 8-inch Vinyl Art Toy. Great paint job on a cool looking figure, so I'm just reading this. This gets into my fresh look here, like I was talking about. I haven't really looked at this. An intergalactic traveler, cosmic pharmacist, and merry prankster. And I see that he has a mortar and pestle. He drifts between dimensions, brewing up potions of wonder, healing, or mischievous chaos. See, I don't like the vibe on that, because, I don't know. I listen to Haunted Cosmos, if you've ever heard of that. They talk about psychedelics a lot and the evils of psychedelics, and that's the vibe I get from the mortar and pestle and the psychedelic imagery of this guy, which is, in real life, bad news, but great paint job and everything. Next up, Chimeric Dragons Blind Box. Let's see what this is. This is great. I actually... most like that, the Finger 5 I kind of remembered. That last guy I'd have like zero memory of. This I have like zero memory of when I put these on the list, so it really is a pretty fresh reaction. So I guess these are like part animal, part dragon or something. That guy's cool. I guess these are the secrets right here. I'm really not super into any of these, except for I kind of like this little guy and I kind of like this bug guy, but other than that, not too great. And I only kind of like them, really. Capkin's plush bag clip. I'm not sure why I put this on here. So I don't really like clips and keychains, and I'm not really feeling these mushroom guys either. Yeah, I don't really like the look of them at all. So I'm not sure why I had these on here. Mushroom guys, in theory, could be a cool toy. But, well, we're blazing through these. Next up, Surrey Paradise Guardians Blind Box Series. Pretty cool. I like this one. Pretty neat. I don't know that I would ever actually collect these, obviously. Since they're kind of very doll-like. Yeah, they're kind of neat. They're alright, but they're pretty doll-like, most of them, so I would not probably be collecting them. And even if I was going to, I don't think I would do those. I'd do something else. Alright, next up. Cat scans blind box. Are these like x-rayed cats? Oh, the stuff inside them glows in the dark. That's very cool. Not very clear what's inside them from here. We can see here some of the things inside them. Breakfast, pizza, fast food. Maybe they should be more translucent so you can really see what's inside them. Yeah. That's a really cool effect, though, to have a translucent figure with glow-in-the-dark stuff inside it. Great idea. Next, cat scans bare bones. These are more interesting. You can much more clearly see what's inside them. They have the same glow-in-the-dark effect. For these guys, it kind of looks like the outside figure almost disappears when you go to glow-in-the-dark mode. Like it just looks like whatever's inside them. You got like these toy building blocks. This one just becomes like a fish. That one's almost like a chicken or I guess it's supposed to be a chicken or maybe a praying mantis. It's like a robot skull guy. I don't know what that one is exactly. Much cooler than the other ones. Fish macaroni. Okay, that's what the yellow one is, I guess. Pretty cool. Very clever and more well executed than the first one, at least through pictures. I wonder in person if the other ones are cool. But I do like these more. The other ones had a more of a vibe of like a cat lover thing, which is gross because having a cat in real life is gross. No offense to anyone. But these are more toy-like to me. And they just look better and seem to be better executed. Pretty cool. Next is Ghost Dino by Willow Works. Not sure why I put this on here. It's a cute idea. I don't know if... I think the bat... Ditching the bat might have made it a better figure. Yeah, I think I would like it better without the bat. The pumpkin helps define the tail, maybe. Take or leave the pumpkin, I guess. But, yeah. Interesting idea. Next, I really am blazing today. Going fast. Rilakkuma Sanex Original Mummy Costume Plush. So, I've talked about Rilakkuma on this show before, I think. I got really into the Rilakkuma Tower Defense gacha game on Android, which is now sadly ended service. And this is exactly the kind of unit you would get in that game from the gacha pools, like Rilakkuma, but he's a zombie Frankenstein guy, and the other characters too. So when I see this, I don't know, like before I would have just seen a stupid teddy bear. When I see this now, I'm like, ooh, that would be a cool unit in the game. It really makes me miss that game to see these kinds of things, because it's a great game, and this is exactly the kind of thing that's in the game. But you know, for a teddy bear, it's pretty cool. Pretty neat. Rip to Tower Defense. Mech Noise Toys, which we look at every week. I might stop looking at it every week. I don't know. Does it make sense for me to look at it every week at this point? I'm not trying to get one actively, so maybe it doesn't. Yeah, we definitely looked at this already, but we are looking at it this time. Definitely. I believe we looked at this too. So, Evangelion stuff that I'm not into. What is this? A Mazinger Z head. I wonder if McNoise is going to do a Mazinger Z something. Whatever that is. I'm not really familiar with it. I know it's some kind of mech anime, but I'm not really familiar with it. And more Evangelion stuff, so nothing really for us there. Last but not least, we have Galaxy People, which I'm checking daily, so I've always seen this stuff ahead of time. And looked at it in depth ahead of time because I'm trying to get a Galaxy People figure. As soon as there's one I really like, I'm going to pull the trigger of their big figures. So I think this was the last one we looked at last time. So we have this. Viridius and Herod are hitching a ride to Jakarta courtesy of Global Figures Showcase. So they were going to be at Jakarta's 21st Toy and Comics Fair in late January, early February, I guess. Oh, here you go, January 31st to February 1st. So we're about a week past that. These look really cool. I like the white and black. I like white and black stuff in general. And these heads look great. You can tell these are little figures since they have their arms up and aren't posable. You can tell they aren't posable, or at least the arms aren't posable. I'm not sure if the waist's move. So that means it's a Galaxy People little figure. Not that they're tiny, but they're not the large ones I'm trying to get in the near future. I would love to get some of these small ones too at some point, but I'm trying to just get a big figure at this point. They look great. Here's another post about them. There's whichever though. I forget which one's Herod and which one's is Viridius. They look great. Let's see. This person said, any chance these are available for overseas folks? These are in person only. I think remaining toys will be heading to Mushroom Festival with GFS in March. So these were not. Sometimes he has leftovers from these shows and puts them online for people to buy. Let's just check the store just in case there's anything on there. I don't think there is. This stuff is all sold out. Great looking stuff on here. Okay, so Viridius is that guy. So Herod must be the other guy. Snake looking guy. So some great figures came out there. Not available online though. So we'll continue to stalk Galaxy People, try to get something from them. Feels like we had a quick show tonight. Yeah, only 15 minutes. But that's how it goes sometimes. Thanks for watching. Bye.